struggles, Saint Kitts and Nevis be a nation bound together with a common destiny. As stalwarts we stand for justice and liberty with wisdom and truth. We will serve and honor thee. No sword nor spear can conquer, for God will sure defend. His blessing shall forever to posterity extend.
Good day, fellow nationals, and happy Independence Anniversary to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. On this 38th year of independence, we are again forced to celebrate virtually due to the ongoing pandemic. Thanks to technology, I am able to greet you in the comfort of your home and your safe space. This year, the High Commission has several surprises for you, which were carefully curated to give you an enjoyable viewing experience. Without further ado, allow me to give you some insights. We will hear from the chairpersons of the various associations in the UK. We'll hear from the Honourable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Minister Mark Grantley. We will hear from His Excellency Dr. Kevin Isaac, High Commissioner, and then we'll hear the few surprises.
I bring you greetings from Leeds. High Commissioner, nationals of the diaspora, friends and family around the world. If ever there was a year for this topic, it is this year. As we cautiously and slowly emerge from the lockdown, which was forced upon us by COVID-19, we as a community and an association in Leeds have had to modify our lives to help us to live in a safe environment. Technology has enabled us to keep in touch with our nationals. Like the other associations, we have had to recreate a new way of meeting the needs of our nationals to allow them to emerge and adapt in the new normal way of living. We have learned to carve a tunnel of hope through the dark mountains of disappointments and frustrations which the pandemic has caused. But it has empowered us to use the skills that were known to us to encourage and hold each other's hand as we face an uncertain future. In spite of what we are going through, we know that we are not alone. Our God is in control. And as the old cliche says, He never gives us more than we can bear. We are holding on to our dreams and our hopes, knowing that our nationals, especially the vulnerable and lonely ones, need our support. Bereavement support has been very high on our agenda to those who have lost their loved ones, especially where the loved ones were members of our association. May God continue to bless us all, and may I wish everyone a very happy Independence Day. Thank you.
On behalf of the St. Kitts, Nevis and Friends Association here in Birmingham, my name is Charlene and I'm the chair, and we would like to wish you a very happy 38th year of independence.
And on behalf of the association here in Birmingham, I'm Brandy, Entertainment Officer. We'd like to wish one and all a happy Independence Day throughout the world.
Although we've been through a lot this year and the last couple of years, we'll still hope that everybody will celebrate independence the best way they can. We do realise that we can't do it on the same scale, but no matter how small, as long as we celebrate and let everybody know that we're still unified together, we can do something to bring people out and make them feel a bit more special. So that's what we're doing this year. We're having a little buffet and celebration, and we're hoping that people will come out and enjoy the 38th year of independence.
So we are asking one and all to be safe and enjoy Independence Day.
Happy 38th year.
Greetings from the Nevis Development Association in Leicester. As we celebrate Independence Day, let us thank God for how far we have come together as one people and as a nation to celebrate 38th anniversary of St. Kitts and Nevis. Both islands have made good progress over the years and has made and registered many achievements. May both islands of St. Kitts and Nevis continue to prosper with love and peace. Happy independence to one and all.
Greetings from the St. Kitts, Nevis and Friends community here in Luton and other Bedfordshire counties. I'm pleased to represent the members of our community as we celebrate the 38th independence of our federation. The past year has continued to be a challenge for all of us. We're still learning to recreate and adapt to these challenges brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. We're still learning how to be resilient, focusing our efforts on recreating new strategies, bringing the members of our community back together in ways that keep us safe. As we celebrate the 38th independence, my hope is that the island nation continue to adapt, diversify and recreate itself so that the success achieved over the last 38 plus years continue to be realized. And finally, on behalf of the St. Kitts, Nevis and Friends Association here in Luton, I'd like to wish everyone a happy 38th independence.
Good day. Hope you're keeping really well, and happy independence to you one and all. So my name's Anita, I'm the chair of SANAS, St. Kitts and Nevis Association in Slough. Now I'm delighted to be here today just to talk about the theme for this year, adapt, diversify and recreate. It feels that that's everything that SANAS has been doing over the last 18 months. We've had to adapt our services because of the pandemic. We stopped our community cook-ups, our lunch clubs and our children's club, all to keep people safe, and obviously we were in a major lockdown. Diversify. We've introduced Wellbeing and we've created a Wellbeing team. Health was always front of mind for us, but we wanted to make sure that we kept in touch with vulnerable people, people that might have been isolated. So we've created a Wellbeing team who've made hundreds of calls over the last 18 months and delivered food parcels to those that most need it and that are most vulnerable. But the key thing really is to keep in contact with them. And that's people of all ages, families, older people as well. We've expanded our offering, and this is something that we didn't have before. We've introduced monthly health sessions, and technology has certainly been our best friend, expanding what we offer and offering actually a whole heap more during the pandemic. We've had an online children's club, more activities, and also introduced revision. We've had revision classes weekly with qualified teachers and helping children who've been stuck at home, who've not been able to get into school. And as I said, technology has certainly been our best friend. We've recreated our team. Some of our team members, some of our board, some of our volunteers were vulnerable themselves. So we've had to recreate new teams, new opportunities. And we feel really energised. For us, the pandemic has been a success. You know, it's made us look at what we do, it's made us look at what is needed, and it's made us look at what is required by those that we help in the community. And for us, it's made us stronger. It's made us open up, it's made us create partnerships that we didn't have before. And we're really proud. So we hope you keep safe, sending our best wishes, and take care. And we look forward to celebrating with you, hopefully face to face in the not too distant future. Take care.
Hello and greetings to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis on this our 38th year of independence. My name is Ethne and I am the chairperson of St. Kitts and Nevis London Association, SCANLA as we're known. In the midst of our celebration, we would like to pass on our thoughts and prayers to everyone at this time, and to remember especially those who have lost loved ones through this pandemic and last 12 months. How quickly the year has flown, the changes we're having to make almost on a daily basis. This pandemic has really impacted our lives. We are having to adapt to a change in reality in order to move forward in our place of work, in our community, and how we interact with each other. Even as an association, SCANLA has had to adapt to changes to meet the needs of its members and the wider community. Over the last year, we have diversified in a joint venture, working with another local organisation to provide afternoon tea for our elderly in the community. These tea sessions have been hugely popular and were greatly appreciated and welcomed by our elderly community, who are more impacted by isolation and loneliness throughout the lockdown. We have also arranged and host health promotion seminars that have seen participants from St. Kitts and Nevis as well as the Virgin Isles and our local community gain information subjects like diabetes and menopause. These have been well received, and we aim to continue in meeting the interests of members and the wider community. And as we move forward, we will continue to support where we can. Happy independence to all at the Embassy, fellow associations throughout England, and all Kittitians and Nevisians wherever they may be.
Happy 38th Independence Day, St. Kitts and Nevis, wherever you are in the world. I hope that you're celebrating. My name is Nathan Lewis and I'm the chair of the St. Kitts and Nevis Young Professionals Network. We're a small budding organisation looking to take over the world, but first we're providing a central hub for the St. Kitts and Nevis diaspora. We're the first, second or third generation to connect, find more about the island and more about the people who look just like them and who understand them. The theme for Independence Day this year is adapt, diversify, and recreate. And that's something that's very key to us. We've had to adapt and to diversify the ways that we connect with people during the lockdown. And in terms of recreating, we're really keen on ensuring that the phrases, the messages of our culture don't just stay with the older generation, but we continue to pass them on to the future generations. And that is going to be the theme of our upcoming events, including our Independence Day one on the 24th. So keep in touch with us, check us out on social media, search us, stay connected, and happy Independence Day.
Hello, my name is Lionel Wallace. I was delighted to be appointed by Her Majesty as High Sheriff of Hertfordshire in 2021-22. I'd like to send my greetings to His Excellency, the High Commissioner St. Kitts and Nevis to London, Dr. Kevin Isaac, to Minister Councillor Elsa. Greetings to you and all the staff at the High Commission in London. I'm delighted with the support I'm getting, particularly for some of my themes as High Sheriff of Hertfordshire this year, in particular encouraging young people in their characteristics to become great citizens in work and also activities associated with the judicial system. I'm particularly grateful for the help that we received from the Commission in the signing of a unique MOU between the UK and St Kitts and Nevis, which has a very, very important line in it for the promotion of activities for young people as well. So thank you to all of you at the Commission for that. I'm sending you greetings, particularly at this time, for the 38th anniversary of independence, and to the diaspora as well. I wish you all an excellent celebration and good health, and may we all find that this way of working and this unique friendship, this unique collaboration will have very, very long-lasting benefits for us all. So congratulations, enjoy the celebrations. Thank you very much.
X-ray matrix, let's do the tricks. Take a walk on some nice cool sand, drink some jelly water or a killer bee. When it comes to my island, you're a stranger once, you must believe me. Where else in the world you get this immediately? Authentic love is given to each and everybody. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. Check a wine if you love off your country. Check a wine, take a wine, take a wine. Take a chip if you feel the same about she. Take a wine if you love off your country. I take a chip if you feel the same about she. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. The mountain is never out of view, and so is the ocean too. My bonny land, yes, the people super friendly too. Where would you find such beauty on a tiny island? Only if you come here, you'll truly understand. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. Check a wine if you love off your country. Check a wine, take a wine, take a wine. Take a chip if you feel the same about she. Take a wine if you love off your country. I take a chip if you feel the same about she. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. Beauty is all around, could be found in the gorgeous faces. History is dotted all over, could be seen in various places. Why would so many cultures live here in this location? Every day you're in paradise, seems like you're on vacation. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. Nowhere, nowhere, nowhere but my island, right here, right here, right here. We live the Caribbean. There's no place I'd rather be than this little rock called Queen City. I said there's no place I'd rather be than this little rock called Queen City. Nowhere.
Fellow citizens, I bring you warm greetings from the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis and wish you a happy 38th Independence Anniversary. Over the past 38 years, thanks to your support, we have watched our small nation state grow from strength to strength, evolve into a leading force in the Caribbean region, and become a more energized and productive player on the wider global stage. To do so, St. Kitts and Nevis has had to adapt its foreign policy to ensure that as a small state, it can prosper and achieve more with less. Through our multilateral efforts within international organizations such as the United Nations, the Commonwealth, and CARICOM, St. Kitts and Nevis has used its voice constructively. We have made sure that our priorities are known and supported, and that our concerns are acknowledged. We have been able to create impact through these organizations in ways that would have been more costly to achieve on our own. Navigating these challenging times as the smallest sovereign state in the Southern Hemisphere, the Federation has had to adapt to the international landscape by developing new strategies and policies which serve to secure the safety and health of our people. Your government has also had the foresight to make food security a priority during the pandemic. The benefits of this priority are evident. At present, St. Kitts and Nevis is poised to be better placed to produce a significant amount of the food, both vegetables and meats, which we require locally. The government has adjusted its policy and approaches to entrepreneurs. Consequently, in the last 5 years, we have seen the exponential growth in our economy due to entrepreneurs opening small businesses. The government has provided small loans and small business support services to assist those young entrepreneurs to begin, develop, and maintain thriving businesses. These entrepreneurs have helped to ensure that we have a far more diversified economy. We now have a range of businesses emerging, and they are not directed to just one sector. We now have businesses in agriculture, fisheries, tourism, culinary, agro-processing, fine spirits, and more. The government is incredibly proud of the ability of its citizens to adapt and diversify their income sources in order to survive the economic downturn occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic. The federal government, and in particular the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, continues to put St. Kitts and Nevis in the spotlight. Beginning next month, St. Kitts and Nevis will participate in the Expo 2020 in Dubai, where we have a pavilion showcasing our heritage, culture, tourism products, and our agro-processed items produced in the Federation. At this 6-month-long event, 190 countries will be participating, and our little federation will be sharing the stage with other small and large countries alike. We have been fortunate to have a cadre of young, talented, and hard-working nationals who have dedicated the last 5 years to ensuring that St. Kitts and Nevis has a voice, presence, and active participation in Expo 2020. Our masquerades, dancers, and musicians will perform. Our calypsonians and various artists will have the opportunity to showcase their talents. I want to take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Elsa Wilkin-Ambrister, our Commissioner General for Expo 2020, Mrs. Doretta Fritz, and the local Expo 2020 Organizing Committee, and all the members for their dedication and hard work. Fellow citizens, St. Kitts and Nevis has been known to be a resilient country with hard-working and committed people. We will not relent in our efforts as a responsible government to protect lives and livelihoods in the face of this devastating pandemic. As you know, we are currently experiencing a spike in COVID-19 cases, and some tough decisions have had to be made, such as delaying the opening of schools, and several departments have had to close temporarily while we work to limit and contain the spread of the virus. I would like to thank the staff of the Ministry of Health for their hard work in putting protocols in place to keep our country safe. I thank the task force for their vigilance and for the countless hours they have spent to assist in keeping our healthcare system afloat and keeping our citizens safe. I take this opportunity to encourage our citizens to take advantage of our vaccination program. Your government has secured the Pfizer vaccine to complement our previous AstraZeneca vaccine. In doing so, we have opened up the age group that is able to receive the vaccine and offered citizens a choice of vaccines. Our diaspora is an extension of our local population. I therefore also want to encourage you to ensure that you are vaccinated and that you follow the protocols put in place by the government in the country where you reside. The pandemic has caused us to adapt to new ways of life, and we have had to postpone some much-loved carnivals and festivals. These are necessary to protect and to preserve lives. My fellow citizens, I would like to thank you for your prayers, support, and encouragement throughout the last few years. The pandemic has denied us the privilege of having in-person contacts and activities, but I assure you, those days will come back. However, to ensure that they do come back, we must act responsibly now and follow the protocols put in place to safeguard us and our families. I want to thank the High Commissioner, His Excellency Dr. Kevin Isaac, and the staff of the High Commission for being creative and facilitating these virtual events. I want to also thank the High Commission for being available to assist citizens throughout this pandemic. We thank you for your service and selflessness in serving in the spirit of our motto, country above self. On behalf of my family and myself, I would like to wish everyone a happy independence. Adapt, diversify, recreate for Independence 38. Thank you and God bless you.
My good fellow citizens, I bring you greetings from the Honourable Prime Minister, Dr. the Honourable Timothy Harris, who extends heartiest congratulations to you on our achievement of 38 years of independence. I'm also pleased to share best wishes on my behalf and on the behalf of the staff at the St. Kitts and Nevis High Commission here in London. I am sure you will agree that St. Kitts and Nevis has grown remarkably over the last 38 years and has benefited from being an independent country. But we can all appreciate that independence brings with it many challenges. However, through our combined efforts, commitment and collective action, our Federation has continued to see positive growth across many sectors. This is based on our being agile in our responsiveness to common challenges and being innovative in our strategies so as to remain competitive. It has also meant developing and honing the right set of skills necessary to survive and thrive. In the last 3 decades of independence, successive governments have worked to diversify our national economy. This has been seen in the introduction of light assembly and manufacturing, the prioritization of commercial agriculture, support for small and medium enterprises, education, tourism, and by creating a robust and internationally respected and renowned citizenship by investment program, now the oldest of its kind in the world. These initiatives were taken to ensure that our country's economy not only stayed afloat after independence from the United Kingdom, but that it would become an engine for development and people empowerment. 38 years later, with the ongoing challenges of this dangerous COVID-19 pandemic, we can better appreciate the efforts of our government. While the severe global socio-economic effects continue, with the downturn in the international economy and the stagnation of the tourism market, which is very important to St. Kitts and Nevis, we have continued to adapt at home to fight the pandemic while protecting lives and livelihoods. We must acknowledge that, despite limited resources, St. Kitts and Nevis has had one of the best records anywhere in tackling the COVID-19 pandemic. Emphasis continues to be placed naturally on healthcare and health systems at home, track and trace and treatment, which have led to, despite recent increases in cases, a well-managed anti-COVID regime in St. Kitts and Nevis. At the same time, and in addition to providing social safety nets for families and economic support for small businesses, St. Kitts and Nevis has placed emphasis on new sectors such as the fledgling film industry, making St. Kitts and Nevis a new venue for companies to film movies and documentaries. And incidentally, 2 movies and several series in popular television shows have been completed in St. Kitts and Nevis. The government also continues to diversify the economy to ensure that our young people are gainfully employed by providing and facilitating opportunities for entrepreneurship. Through the creation of a Ministry of Entertainment and increased focus on the technology sector, St. Kitts and Nevis has established several partnerships with a number of chambers of commerce in the United Kingdom, the Middle East and Latin America. Additionally, Through diplomatic efforts, these collaborative partnerships will provide greater exposure for local entrepreneurs, create opportunities for trade and cultural exchanges. St. Kitts and Nevis's Follow Your Heart to St. Kitts and the Nevis Naturally Tourism brands are likely to benefit from these partnerships. For even though our tourism industry has been severely impacted by the global pandemic, I know many of you are keen to travel back home. I too look forward to visiting my beloved St. Kitts and Nevis, a place we all hold dear. The High Commission has been advised that British Airways direct flight to St. Kitts and Nevis will resume in October, and I'm sure that most of you will be pleased to hear that news as well. Fellow citizens, we have much for which to be grateful. We have a proud history which should bolster our hope for the future with the assurance that we are moving in the right direction. In early November, St. Kitts and Nevis will participate in the United Nations Climate Change Conference, known also as COP26, to express our country's concerns with the climate change crisis. We intend to make the case through multilateral organizations like the United Nations, the Commonwealth and the CARICOM, how climate change is affecting our lives and livelihood, whether in the forms of lengthy droughts, rising sea levels, more powerful hurricanes or earthquakes. St. Kitts and Nevis remains vulnerable. We need your support. Right now, we are fighting the coronavirus pandemic, a retreating tourism sector, and a climate crisis. Therefore, as we move forward, let us come together as the moment demands. To build a better St. Kitts and Nevis, we must adapt, diversify, recreate for Independence 38. Thank you very much.
It's an honor to bring you greetings on this, the 38th year of independence for our beloved Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. I am Gloria Esdale Robinson, also known as Queenie G, and I am your reigning Calypso monarch. I wish to thank the London High Commission for its invitation to participate in this year's virtual independence celebration. As this year's independence theme encourages all citizens and residents at home and abroad to adapt, diversify, recreate for Independence 38, let us do so recognizing, as my winning Calypso composition suggests, that we're in this together. Do enjoy my video presentation. Happy birthday to our country. Happy birthday to my youngest daughter, Trinity. Happy Independence, everybody.
Or for worse, be it blessing or curse, for richer or poorer, we're in this together. As a federation in which to stand as one, it's each for the other, we're in this together. We are one big family under a theme, unity. We share one vision, one purpose, one mission. Never ever lose focus and let nothing divide us. But let us all remember we're in this together. And though the heavens fall, we can still stand tall, knowing that we're in this together. Come rain or shine, we know that we'll be fine, knowing that we're in this together. a deal is a deal, so stop the crying. It's not like you're dying. You were given an option and you made your decision, so spare me the hysteria. We're in this together. Under the heavens fall, we can still stand tall, knowing that we're in this together. Come rain or shine, we know that we'd be fine, knowing that we're in this together. United we are strong, divided we'll go wrong, as we head into the future with the hope that we will prosper. May this ever be our mantra. We're in this, we're in this, we're in this, we're in this together. To survive, we need each other. Yeah. Listen, this coronavirus has served to remind us, no matter where we are, we're in this together. With millions infected and far too many dead, just a stark reminder, we're in this together. The global economy decimated real badly, blunting the future, causing most to suffer. The road to recovery is not going to be easy, so build our agriculture. We're in this together. Under the heavens fall, we can still stand tall, knowing that we're in this together. Come rain or shine, we know that we'd be fine, knowing that we're in this together. United we are strong, divided we'll go wrong, as we head into the future with the hope that we will prosper. May this ever be our mantra. We're in this, we're in this, we're in this, we're in this together. Way. Let us come together. Hold my hand. Give me. When all is said and done, don't care which side you're on. It really don't matter. We're in this together. Put politics aside, embrace national pride. The people, the agenda. We're in this together. Never mind your complexion. Deep down we all are one, with love of country that's worth more than money. And in this time of crisis, we need solid leadership, community and labor. We're in this together. Under the heavens fall, we can still stand tall, knowing that we're in this together. Come rain or shine, we know that we'd be fine, knowing that we're in this together. United we are strong, divided we'll go wrong, as we head into the future with the hope that we will prosper. May this ever be our mantra. We're in this, we're in this, we're in this, we're in this together. Let's put politics aside and seek to build our nation, for we are one federation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our virtual celebration. It now falls on me to say thank you to a number of persons who have donated their time, talents, and technical skills to assist the High Commission in curating this independence celebration. First, thank you to our talented singers, Miss Vernell Powell for delivering the national anthem with that melodious voice, and Mr. Dellison Roper for his contribution of Nowhere Like My Island, Miss Queenie G for We're in This Together, to the chairpersons of the various associations in the United Kingdom, thanks for your contribution and your update. To the Foreign Minister, Honourable Mark Brantley, for his touching message. The High Sheriff of Hertfordshire, Mr. Lionel Wallace, for his congratulatory remarks and his commitment to assist in expanding the reach of the Chamber of Industry and Commerce in St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you to His Excellency Dr. Kevin Isaacs for his usual pearls of wisdom. And finally, thank you to you, the viewing audience, for spending this time with us, albeit virtually. Happy Independence Day and God bless.
Take a walk on some nice cool sand and drink some jelly water or a killing bee. When it comes to my island, you're a stranger once, you must believe me. Where else in the world you get this immediately? Authentic love is given to each and everybody.